It seems like all of a sudden I look around, you know, and I'm heavy. I believe that I have my head solid on the ground. My eyes are open when they should have been closed, like Adam and Eve. As long as they were closed, everything was cool. But when you open your eyes, people start acting like fools. And I believe that's what happened to me. Ricky Wimberly, the 1983 Heraklion Air Station MVP. And you can't take that away from me. You know, I mean, even I forgot all about it. You know, I didn't think it was a big deal, you know. But, you know, I mean, I was able to contact some of my teammates, you know, like Conrad Artis down the way. You know, I mean, he could shoot that shot. You know, that jumper, he would make them pay. You know, and then my man, Kevin Claiborne, you know, dog, he beat us, man, with that finger roll, and then he whooped my butt in tic-tac-toe. Oh, gee whiz, man. You know, we're talking about Joe, the MVP, Ricky Wimberly of 1983. You know what I'm saying? You know, they gave it to Emmanuel Ash in 1982. You know, I mean, he was a fantastic athlete, you know, in his own right, you know, and I took his place. You know, I continued to fight, and they went on and won it. They won it after I left, you know, but that's cool. You know, it wasn't meant for me. I did the best I could, you know. I was the MVP. So, you know, and now I can just sit down and reminisce days gone by. You know, days that I miss. You know, when Dangerfield had the cooler in the back of the car. You know, and we were dunking on them little courts. You know, we were acting like stars. You know, I was working hangar number 9, I think it was. Yeah, you know. Now I got people, you know, sticking me in the back, you know, and calling me cuz. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to go ahead and sit down and enjoy, you know, enjoy Patrick, you know, who helped me. You know, when I needed help, you know, Ricky Wimberly. You know, I mean, damn, they lied all in my medical records. I mean, dude, I mean, really? Oh, yeah. You mean A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, X, R, Q, P, O, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, D, A, collective bargaining agreement, baby. You know, so now I'm just sitting around, man, waiting, you know, waiting on the river, you know, just like when I said, Old Man River, that old man river don't say nothing. And then I opened up my safe and I saw Keith Rivers' name popped out. Oh, man. And then there was a shout, and I called Keith to see what he was all about. I found out he was from Cleveland, man, you know, and I'm sure that he can understand where we coming from, you know, to everybody, you know, including the delusional scum. You know, they gonna try to railroad me, Ricky Wimberly, you know, a dog of the Hardiman family, you know, the Hardiman tree. You know, my great-grandfather Albert, you know, he was a patriarch of the Hardiman Methodist Church, you know, in Grenada, Mississippi, 30 miles from Money, Mississippi, where Emmett Till was murdered. You know what I'm talking about, man? I mean, dog, man. And, you know, and then when I was selling weed over in the dormitory, when I was stationed at Richmond Air Force Base, my uncle, Sylvester Hardiman was receiving humanitarian awards from President George Bush. No, not George Bush, baby. Excuse me, Gerald Ford. You know what I'm saying? You know, and now I have my beautiful grandchildren here. Malik and Arik. You know, and that kind of thing, okay? You know, I'm doing something, Billy. Look out now. Look out, Billy. Okay, now.
That one in the car.
Yeah, Bellaiche. And look at the weather, man. Look at the clouds. It's looking kind of dark, man. Yeah, so, and dog, man, what else? I mean, dog, and then I used to work for Artist Gilmore when I was at, did I say that already? Did I talk about that when I worked for Gilmore and Felt, janitorial services in San Antonio back in 1984, and I used to, drink with his brother Patrick after work, and that kind of thing, or should I just ride on over to Hawaii, where my Uncle Fletcher, the World War II veteran, that was on the USS Phoenix, December 7th, 1941, during the Japanese attack. When he came to see me with his daughter, Olivette, the snob one, that was talking about us like a dog when Mookie and I were listening in on him, and Pat, the brother, was calling them, and they didn't know that we were listening, and that kind of thing. And I took Uncle Fletcher and Pat and Olivette and them to that restaurant off of Leaky Highway, and then there was a roach in the salad bowl, and all of them stopped eating. All of a sudden, Uncle Fletcher was, he was gracious enough to get a lady a tip, and we left. You do recall we went to a luau while Uncle Fletcher was there, don't you, Olivette, wherever you are? I know we're the scum of the earth and everything, and I've been ostracized from my family for telling the truth about a rap pastor with a rap sheet 3 pages long that was talking about me like, oh, no, he said, what have you done for the Lord lately? And then I looked him up and, oh, my goodness, Elder Rufus Webb, dog. Come on now. I'm willing it a little bit. I mean, all you had to do was apologize, sir. Hey, dog. Okay, well, yeah, I gotta come on out like this, man. So now where do I have to go? Oh, yeah, when I was working for, let's see, I'm trying to do something, Bellaiche. When I went to the Central Alabama Veterans Health Care Facility in Montgomery, okay, the home of the Civil Rights Movement, where the Civil Rights Museum is, and then, ironically, where the original Confederate Capitol is located, and that kind of thing, Oh, jeez, man. Charles Curry, if anybody knows Charles Curry, of Montgomery, Alabama, have him give me a call, okay? Subscribe to my channel, that kind of thing, because I will be back down in Monkey Town sometime, but Charles told me that the cousins was robbing cousins down there. I'm sure somebody down there know me. Ricky Wimberly, the MVP, although I didn't, flaunt it or nothing back then, then all of a sudden stupid comes up and I got to flex my muscles. Even if James Hardiman wouldn't help me, the president of the NAACP, at that time, the slime. Dog, James, okay, thanks, buddy. What a joke, man. Jeez, man. Hey, man, all I see is a bunch of geeks with ties on. Corruption all over the doggone place. I mean, damn. The corrupt, they judging the corrupt. What the hell's going on, man? Like Mommy Gates said. So, I don't know what to name this one. Dog. Yeah. Let me think of something, baby. Okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and close, and hit me up, man. Remember, Ricky at Ricky-CK5FH, you know what I mean? And you can check me out in Joe Blow, TikTok, and that stuff, and check out my book, www.joewimberly.com, and also Joe Wimberly at Joe Wimberly 177 at 1777. Joe Wimberly at 1777, baby. Okay, so I guess I'll just go on and let y'all go. This is Joe, baby. Goodbye. Yeah. Ta-ta. Now, ain't no ta-tas around here, fool. Goodbye.